Learn to value the people who bring light into your life. There are people who come into our lives and change the way we see the world. Their presence brings comfort during difficult days, peace during chaos, and happiness in moments that once felt empty. When someone genuinely loves and supports you, life begins to feel brighter, warmer, and more meaningful. That kind of connection should never be taken for granted. Love has the power to heal parts of us we thought would always remain broken. A sincere relationship can inspire growth, bring hope, and remind us that we are worthy of care and affection. But while love can make us feel complete, it is also important to remember that healthy love should encourage balance, not dependence. Appreciate the people who uplift your spirit, but continue nurturing your own happiness and identity as well. Relationships become stronger when both people pour kindness, understanding, and effort into each other's lives. Cherish the memories, the simple moments, and the feeling of being understood without needing too many words. Sometimes, the greatest gift in life is simply finding someone whose presence feels like sunshine after a long storm. Never ignore the value of genuine affection. The right people will not only love you during your brightest moments, but they will also stay beside you through darkness and uncertainty. Hold on to relationships that bring peace, growth, and warmth to your soul. Choose a love that remains steady through every season of life. Real love is not measured by grand promises alone, but by consistency, loyalty, and the willingness to stay even when life becomes difficult. The strongest relationships are built by two people who continue choosing each other despite challenges, uncertainties, and changes that time may bring. Love becomes meaningful when it feels safe, sincere, and unwavering. A healthy relationship should never force you to become someone else just to be accepted. The right person will appreciate you for who you truly are, while encouraging you to grow into the best version of yourself. Genuine love does not demand perfection. It offers understanding, patience, and reassurance during moments of weakness and doubt. Life will not always be easy. There will be obstacles, misunderstandings, and seasons where everything feels uncertain. But when two people are committed to walking together, love can become the guiding light that keeps them moving forward. Relationships last not because everything is perfect, but because both hearts are willing to protect what they have built together. Never underestimate the power of simple affection, honest communication, and emotional support. Sometimes the greatest comfort in life is knowing there is someone who will hold your hand through every storm and remind you that you are deeply loved no matter how much the world changes around you. Make the most of your youth, but never forget the value of responsibility, friendship, and genuine connection. Life moves quickly, and there will be moments when you feel lost, overwhelmed, or uncertain about where you truly belong. During those times, the people who stay beside you, friends who support you, loved ones who forgive you, and those willing to carry you through your lowest moments, become some of life's greatest blessings. Appreciate them while you still can. Being young is not only about chasing excitement or living freely without limits. It is also about learning from mistakes, growing through heartbreak, and discovering who you truly are. There will be nights filled with laughter and memories you never want to forget. But there will also be moments that teach you humility, accountability, and the importance of sincere apologies. Do not waste your youth trying to impress everyone around you. Instead, focus on creating meaningful experiences, building genuine relationships, and becoming someone others can rely on. The brightest people are not always the loudest in the room. They are often the ones who know how to love deeply, support others, and keep going despite their struggles. Life becomes more meaningful when you stop being afraid to dream boldly and live passionately. Even if the future feels uncertain, keep moving forward with courage. You are capable of shining brighter than your fears, your failures, and your doubts. Do not lose yourself trying to survive in a world that only notices the version of you pretend to be. There are moments in life when we become so focused on meeting expectations, pleasing others, or hiding our struggles that we slowly forget who we truly are. We smile even when we are tired, stay silent even when we want to scream, and continue moving forward while quietly carrying battles no one else can see. But constantly hiding your emotions will eventually leave you feeling lost and exhausted. It is important to remember that your feelings are valid, even when the world seems too busy to notice them. You do not always have to appear strong, perfect, or okay. Sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is admit that you are overwhelmed and allow yourself to rest. Taking care of your mental and emotional well-being is not weakness. It is necessary for healing and growth. In a world full of noise and distractions, many people struggle to feel truly seen and understood. That is why genuine connection matters. Listen to others with compassion, and do not ignore the silent battles they may be fighting. At the same time, never stop searching for spaces where you can be accepted without pretending or hiding behind a version of yourself created only to satisfy others. You deserve a life where you can breathe freely, speak honestly, and exist without fear of being misunderstood. The real you is not something that should stay hidden behind pressure, expectations, or the blinding lights of approval. Learn to slow down, reconnect with yourself, and remember that your worth does not depend on how perfectly you perform for the world. Learn to value the people who stay. In life, not everyone who enters your world will remain. Some people leave when things become difficult, while others quietly stay through every season of your life. That is why it is important to appreciate the ones who continue choosing you, even after misunderstandings, distance, mistakes, and time apart. Real love and genuine connection are not built on perfection. They are built on patience, loyalty, forgiveness, and the willingness to come back and make things right. Sometimes, we spend too much time running from our feelings, ignoring those who truly care, or taking for granted the people who wait for us with sincerity. But one day, we realize that the greatest comfort in life is having someone who still welcomes us home despite everything. Do not be afraid to return to the people and places that bring peace to your soul. Pride can keep people apart, but honesty and vulnerability can heal broken bridges. When someone loves you genuinely, they become more than just a companion. They become a safe place where you can rest your tired heart. At the same time, learn to become that kind of person for others. Be someone who stays loyal, communicates honestly, and values connection over ego. Life becomes more meaningful when love is not temporary, but intentional and lasting. In the end, the people worth keeping are the ones who remain through your storms, your silence, and your growth. Treasure them while you still can.